every morning I light my oil lamps just about at daybreak, and I leave my lamps on for a few hours until it's light enough to see outside. I'm reminded as to why I started living this way in 2010. I did so to create a quiet spirit. I needed the warmth and the quietness in my spirit, and that's when I went on a journey to simplicity, a journey to a simple life. I write in my diary every morning, just like Grandma Fanny and loved ones that lived way before me. And I often wonder, someday, will my future generations look at my diary and think about my days and how I spent them? The written word is something that's precious to me in the world that we live in, that's a digital world, a world where it's full of YouTube and full of videos. Of course, I'm making one today. The written word seems to get pushed out, and I want to bring that back. Remember the days of pen pals. I had a pen pal, Pansy, who was my pen pal for 7 years until she passed away. I look at my diaries of my loved ones and all of the old photos from the 1800s and wonder, someday my photo in this video, will that be looked upon in the year of 2050 and 2060? Only time will tell. Until then, I just live each day as it was my last. I've always had a quote, live life to the fullest, and I've tried to do that now for quite a long time. And in doing so, I'm finding a great peace in my life. And as I look about these photos of my loved ones, I wonder, what would they think about the world that we're living in today? What you're looking at is Fanny, my grandma, and that was her report card from 1918, and she was in 8th grade. What will people think when they see my report cards? What will people think when they see my photos? Will they ever be in somebody's home that's going to love and cherish them like I do my loved ones? There is a generation of people that are growing up that are enjoying the history of life, and that makes my heart very glad. Because the older I get, the more I see the importance of history and keeping history alive. So while I have my home full of plants and full of things that really in the monetary world wouldn't add too much, it gives me great happiness. It gives me peace, and it gives me great joy. As I prepare for another canning session, I have all of my jars washed and cleaned and ready to go for another video and more canning. These things I enjoy doing. I enjoy the oil lamps in my living room. I love to decorate my home with things from loved ones, gifts from afar and gifts from close by. My home, every item, has a purpose and a meaning in my life. And while the days are dark and dreary, it's winter time. It seems like the longest month to endure is that of February and March, because we want spring to come and it seems so far away. But before we know it, it will be springtime, and walking through the snow will be just a distant memory that we have every year.